skies over Jerusalem, and winded southward towards treasured sites in Christianity.
There's a new belief in this amazing proof for an universe. UFO in the form of a bright light is descending over the dome of the rock of Jerusalem.
All right. Welcome to Goof On tonight. How is everybody? Hope everybody's doing well. You know, it's the day before Halloween 2025. We're never going to have another one like it. Tomorrow, something very special is supposed to happen. I feel it in my weak, aging bones. Ooh. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like the way tomorrow, 5-ish, 7-ish, somewhere around ish there. I just got a bad feeling. Speak English correctly. Yeah, I never get those feelings. No, I really don't. I'm glad you guys could be here, though. Hey, we'll start off happy. Hey, Well, we do got a nice little show this evening. I'm so glad I was able to do one. You know, today's the record. Well, we tied it, I figured out. This is the longest I've gone without upchucking in the last 3.5, maybe 4 years. 3.5 years. That's crazy. Crazy. I don't know how it happened. But I'm glad. I'm waiting for the other shoe to fall. Is that how you say it? The other shoe to drop? Like, it's too good to be true. It's like a couple of things in my life seem too good to be true. So I start questioning everything. I become Joe Rogan. Rich Giordano questions everything, believes nothing, not even his own eyes. Yeah, I'm in a weird way right now. I feel bad about it. I'll get over it. Yeah, life throws you these curveballs. And they're not even curveballs. You think they are, but you're just a little dizzy. I don't know. Right? You think something is when it isn't. Because you want to be right. Or something. I don't know. It's weird. Why would you want any negativity to be right? It's a weird thing, right? Why can't it be a positive thing? Why? Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. I never thought of that. See? Hold on. This show is therapy for me. So if I turn it around and think, all right. I'm going to try it. Look, I'm smiling already. It works. Well, I'm glad you guys could be here. Are we in the middle of a false flag alien invasion with this 3-eye Atlas? It feels like the Werner von Braun, however you say the German guy's name. Because he's the one who said it. To that lady, I forget her name, with the white hair now. Gray, white, whatever. And he told me on his deathbed that the final phase will be a false flag, alien invasion. Right? And you hear the echoes. Greer's tears. Greer's tears. That should be a t-shirt or a bumper sticker. That's good. Greer's tears? Where's my liberal tears? Oh no, I left it in the other room. Who's here tonight? It's so quiet. Everything, it just feels weird. There's like this thickness in the air, and I cannot explain it. I don't like it. Elizabeth, how you doing? You know, when I click on your guys' names, it here, I'll show you. Look what it does to me. This is why I have to go back to StreamYard. Look what it does every time. Jammer, how you doing? Look what it does to us here, Chief. This is what I see. It'll adjust. Like, why is that good? Oh, who's that? Lammer? Glamour? Gee, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I can get rid of the double click to update, right? But I got to click off to the side where I don't click on somebody else's name or a feature or setting, right? So I got to click on a dark space every time. Thank goodness it's right underneath. It's easy for me to find. But what a horrible design. Every time I click on your guys' names, that's what pops up. Blocks it. So I have to double click. I click on your name, then click on, now look at this. My God, what a night, huh? I'm always being challenged. There you go, you prick. Who else is here? Jammer, how you doing? Jammer, I'm not going to say the numbers because I know they're bull. Shh. How you doing, Brian Yates? Good to see you, man. Thanks for hanging. I've been blackpilled because I think everything is crap. Yeah, I don't think everything. I think everyone is out to get me. Notice I didn't say everyone is crap. I think everyone's out to get me. It's sad. I don't know where it comes from, but it's true. Eventually, you'll learn to hate me. I'm such a lovable, then hateable guy. I'm selfish, and I have a dirty mind. And I think my penis has been seen now on the internet. I'm joking. I just thought that sounded funny. Hey, Jeanette, how you doing? Jeanette, the angel of goof on. There's some positivity. How you doing? Right? Positivity. Welcome to the show. Oh, UFO 91566. I think that is part of your name there. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Live stream. I'm going to start saying live stream. Welcome to the stream. That makes it feel, I feel like I'm in the bathroom when I say that. Hey, welcome to the stream. Yeah. No. Conundrum. Welcome to this broadcast. Too much. Welcome to the live stream. All right. That's what it is. There he is, Mr. Sunshine. How you doing? Welcome to this live stream. Giddy up. Cindy Krause, welcome to the live stream. Good to see you. Oh, no. You. I know I did. David Wilcox. Not Wilcox. Welcome to the show, Chief. How you doing, man? Good to see you. There he is. Did you? Hey, Mr. Hellfire, you know it's horrible? I had I didn't get a chance. I forgot that you emailed it to me to make the song and put it in the auto player, but I had it ready, right? So I was going to play the new song tonight. I just wanted to play it because I wanted to get your guys' view on it. Your view. And there it is. I had it already ready to go. And then I forgot to take off set I could set up the intro with the video I already have, and it auto played the generic one that I made about 3 years ago. But that's okay. We got the end of the show to do it. We're going to rock our asses off. Maybe in the middle of the show. I don't know. I'm craving it. I'm just craving it. It's fun. I can't believe AI. You know, at first when you sent that, I didn't think you were really like, I didn't think that was like all AI. I really thought you sang or did the guitar. I even asked you, and you're like, no, it's AI. I'm like, what? It's taking over. Is that going to ruin the music industry? It is, isn't it? And that sucks. And then it's going to ruin the news. Then they're going to come for podcasts. All of us are going to be replaced eventually. I don't know. I like seeing people, like real people. If I know it's AI, it's interesting. Yeah, I like to see it a few times. But after that, you know, it's going to be weird. We're not going to know. I don't know if we're going to know. But in 5 years, imagine how good it's going to be. Musicians and artists that create. That's tough. It's going to be tough for you guys. But this is the intro. Well, listen, tomorrow. Hello, everybody. Here at Goof On, we rock. Yabba dabba doo. Yngwie Malmsteen on the guitar. I don't know how it does it.
Aliens land, we hit the floor. I go from we rock, we rock, we roll. Head banging hard like we sold our soul. They've come to Earth to join the band. I go from we rock.
I like that.
United we stand.
Listen to those vocals. That is so amazing to me, man. Oh my God. Really is. It just is. I don't believe that's all AI. It just can't be. Hey, what's up there, Dark Hour Paranormal? How you doing, man? Nice surprise. How you doing? Drive safe if you're driving. If you're home, eat slow, swallow fast. Hello, Helicity. Look at that. Helicity and then Hellfire, like right after each other. There's a lot of hellfire going on in here. Hellfire City. All right. Well, if I didn't say your name, it doesn't mean I don't love you. I don't want you here. I need you here. But we got a lot of show to do. And yeah, you want the shirt. You know, it's been a minute since I wore this shirt, and I'm surprised. I don't know. I don't know. Something's goofy with it, but are those? Wait, what side here? You see, when I look at me, it's opposite. That's the left, and then that's the right, but it's not. It's right, left. I love the shirt. I honestly do, and I'm gonna break it to you guys. This is from Walmart, $13.99. $13.99. I should have bought four of the same because it's already fading. It's not the best quality, but it is. It's so soft. You have no idea. When I throw this away to a homeless guy, he's he or she's going to be like, oh, it's so soft. Why are you giving it away? I said, I don't know. Give it back. And that's how it's going to be. Hey. Well, let's start this off right. You know what that means. You guys want to help support Truthology for Ufology? Dark Hours put a challenge out there. $5,000. What's that? $500 is the... What is that? $5. If you guys match the $5 6,000 times, one lucky you will get a t-shirt. I'm just kidding. If you guys want to help support, I appreciate it. Thanks, Dark Hour. A continuing supporter and a good friend of the show. Let's say a prayer for Dark Hour real quick. Let's help him find. He drives too far. It's going to be the winter. Roads are going to be icy. This guy may slip and slide driving too far. It's an hour. Can you imagine driving 3 hours back and forth the whole day? Let's, Alien God Zitch, and all of you guys connect. Help Dark Hour, space, paranormal. Get a career in the area where he lives. No further than 30 minutes. Amen. Thank you, everybody. All right, let's get started. Thanks, Dark Hour. $5 in Rocktober. Yes, sir, Robert. That's right. That's right. What's up, John? All right. Well, I can't stop clicking on names. All right, here we go. So, you thought 3i Atlas was done and now it's not. We still have plenty to talk about. People love the drama in this field so much that it's actually becoming a thing now. People it was 3-4 years ago. People are trying to start fights and all. I don't get it. What's going to happen is you're dividing more than ever for no reason other than your own ego. Can't admit when you're wrong. You blame others for the things that you do, projectors. That's what you are. Yeah. Yeah, your disclosure projectors. Well, I mean, that's weird, right? That doesn't sound right. All right. And then we got, oh, right. Yesterday we had that guy. Let's get rid of this. All right. I have so much to go over tonight. It's like, I'm flooded. All right, here we go. Whoa. Oh, no, I was supposed to play this first. Dang it. I am just losing my mind. Here we go. I was supposed to start the show off like in kind of like dramatic fashion. Breaking news, the 3i Atlas made a maneuver, and then we start the show. You know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff. Like Walter Cronkite reporting. This is Walter Cronkite. Remember that fool? Huh? He had marbles in his mouth. This is Walter. I can't do it anymore. All right, here we go. In 3, I said 2, and then 1.
Or object, some say is an alien spacecraft barreling towards Earth. Others say this is an absolute large psychological operation in order to get us all scared about an impending invasion, an alien invasion coming to Earth. What exactly is going on here? Well, NASA just activated its Earth Defense Group. Wow, who the heck knew about that? Over possible concerns, they say, of a Manhattan-sized comet with possible alien.
Hold the phone, Jack and Jill. NASA activates Earth Defense Group. Benny I know maybe he'll come back. I didn't listen to the whole thing because I knew it was going to be good and I want to have a genuine, Oh, a genuine. I can't speak genuine emotional response with you over concerns over this Manhattan. I mean, he even's like, huh? Watch.
Who the heck knew about that? Over possible concerns, they say, of a Manhattan-sized comet with possible alien technology. Malaysia and the Philippines also now signing the Artemis Accords. They just signed the Artemis Accords, making it 56 nations together. All of these nations and space programs have signed like bilateral accords with the U.S. and NASA to conduct future space exploration, mining, tourism, etc. All of that. So what is happening with 3i Atlas? Why is NASA activating an Earth defense group over this comet? Joining us now is Dr. Michael Salla, who writes at exopolitics.org. He's one of the keenest writers and researchers on these subjects, and joins us again. Dr. Salla, great to have you back on the show.
Glad to be back, Clayton.
Our pleasure. So, first of all, maybe you can update us about the concerns and irregularities about this 3i Atlas. What exactly is it? Obviously, we've been tracking this now for, it seems like many months, I think. And there are some who say this is some sort of large alien craft. Others say nothing to see here. This is a comet. Others saying this is a large psychological operation in order to get us all scared about an impending alien invasion, for maybe them to further take away our civil liberties, rally around some globalist organization where we have no voting rights. So what say you?
Well, there's a lot of theories about 3i Atlas, what it is, and some speculate that it's a craft, an extraterrestrial craft. And Professor Avi Loeb from Harvard has been kind of leading the charge in putting out information that there are a number of characteristics of...
Not only leading the charge, started the fire.
Of 3i Atlas, which are not normal for an asteroid or for a comet. And one of the things that kind of stands out is that 3i Atlas roughly comes from the same direction as the famous WOW signal from...
Okay, hold on. I'll remember where we left off. Do you guys think it's awfully strange that a Harvard professor, not an astronomy guy, not an astrologist, not a stargazer, none of those people said that? Only Avi Loeb, the crazy, wide-eyed professor from Harvard, of all places. It's a psyop. This is to test us. That's all it is. His creepy smile. Something's wrong about this whole thing. All right. So Salla, I can't believe they brought in Salla to talk about this. Why? This guy. It's like bringing in Greer. You might as well bring in Greer. Actually, that would have been better to bring in Greer. But we don't hear much from Salla like we do Greer. It's good to have a change. All right. He's talking about 3i Atlas. Strange enough that it's coming from the same area in the sky, trillions and billions of miles in circumference, as the WOW signal from 55 years ago. Yeah, well, we finally got a response. They're sending Atlas to us, and it's a 3i Atlas.
1977, where astronomers thought that they had intercepted radio communications from an extraterrestrial civilization from somewhere in the direction of the Sagittarius constellation. So 3i Atlas came from that area. So there's a lot of speculation. And importantly, tomorrow, October 29, 3i Atlas achieves perihelion with the sun. So that's the closest approach to the sun, and it's already been generating enormous...
And we know nothing happened. We talked about it yesterday. I just wanted to hear what Salads said here. Salad fingers. He is. All right. Yeah. Nothing happened. All right. Well...
coronal mass ejections that have been occurring on the far side of the sun. So we haven't really been experiencing the effects of that, because at the moment 3i Atlas is on the other side of the sun. But certainly those coronal mass ejections, if they had come towards the Earth, they would have caused geomagnetic storms at the highest level. So all of that has led to a lot of speculation. Avi Loeb has been saying that as 3I Atlas achieves perihelion, that this is where they have something called the Oberth effect, where this is the optimal time when an object, if it's artificial, could accelerate or decelerate so that it could experience.
And it didn't. It didn't change course. It didn't slow speed. Nothing. Man, wow.
This kind of slingshot effect around the sun.
Weird.
So there's expectation that
weird.
this period or tomorrow is where there might be signs of that happening, but it's all occurring on the far side of the sun. We are not getting any kind of satellite imagery of what's happening with 3I Atlas, and conveniently the Mars Reconnaissance orbiter, which has a high-resolution camera, the HiRISE camera, which could get high-resolution images of 3I Atlas as it was passing by the sun, passing by Mars. None of those have been released. So on top of all of this, a week ago, you get the International Asteroid Warning Network issuing a notice telling all the world's astronomers and astronomical organizations that they're going to conduct an astrometry campaign to study 3I Atlas. So all of a sudden now, you have this body created or authorized by the United Nations, by United Nations resolution, to study asteroids for any potential impact on Earth. So it's correct that this is a kind of like an early warning group or a planetary defense group, as some are calling it, that could give the heads up that there's an asteroid heading towards the Earth that could impact. And so now you've got this International Asteroid Warning Network notice out there asking for a 2-month period from November 27 up until January 27 that all the world's astronomers are going to be measuring the path of 3I Atlas. And why would that be? And one of the theories is that this is when 3I is likely either going to break up, and people are speculating as to where its fragments might head up, but more plausibly that 3I Atlas is going to release a lot of probes.
I didn't know it might break up. Wow. And I just heard Salah say, or will it release probes? A lot of probes. Let's go back a few seconds so we don't miss anything.
Up, but more plausibly that 3I Atlas is going to release a lot of probes, or that it's a mothership releasing spacecraft, and some of those craft may head towards the Earth.
So,
yo, that is so unbelievable. I mean, oh, I wonder what would have happened if Avi Loeb never said anything about the object at all. But he couldn't. He had to, right? Or no, he didn't have to. But someone had to, because it was an interstellar object. The third one that we are aware of. Yeah. Yeah. Did you hear what he said, that we didn't know because it was on the other side of the sun? The sun's 190 million miles away. If we were to go to the other side of the sun, would it be worth it? Or would we have, well, I guess we would have to put out, then you'd have to put satellites out 90 degrees so you can bounce the signal and go around it. Because, yeah, the sun would block everything. But at least you would know what's on the other side. Wouldn't it be weird if it was black? Right? Can't be, though, I know. I'm just saying. What if it isn't real? That's why we can't go. We could. We just don't. It would probably take how many years to get there? 5? Couple of years, maybe? 17,000 miles per hour, around that.
This Earth Defense Group, and what is their plan? They're going to identify that an asteroid coming to Earth, some sort of impending danger. What do we have to stop it? I mean, is there anything we can do about it at this point? Or is this, again, I come back to the idea of like go ahead. I'll let you finish that.
Well, officially, there's nothing set up to stop an asteroid coming in, other than maybe sending ballistic nuclear missiles in outer space to detonate in the vicinity of an asteroid if it's about to impact the Earth. I mean, what they're really doing is they're tracking 3I Atlas, and what they want to do is get all of the world's astronomical apparatuses, networks out there to track 3I Atlas. So I think it's because it's going to be behaving in a way that needs all eyes on the skies to track. I think multiple objects coming from 3I Atlas, and I don't think they're anticipating it fragmenting into hundreds of smaller particles. I think there's an anticipation that there could be something released from 3I Atlas, and so they want the world's astronomers to track these so that they know where these objects or where these fragments or probes, whatever could be released, are going, and officially they have nothing set up in space to intercept a fragment or a...
Okay. Are you finding this weird? What is he talking about? Listen to this.
I mean, what they're really doing is they're tracking 3I Atlas, and what they want to do is get all of the world's astronomical apparatuses, networks out there to track 3I Atlas. So I think it's because it's going to be behaving in a way that needs all eyes on the skies to track. I think multiple objects coming from 3I Atlas, and I don't think they're anticipating it fragmenting into hundreds of smaller particles. I think there's an anticipation that there could be something released from 3I Atlas, and so they want...
Why? Where do they get this information from? Don't you find that strange? I don't understand. And this is what Avi Loeb said in the beginning too. What if it releases other objects? What if it releases probes? What if it releases other UAPs? Why are they saying this? This is bizarro world. My God, this is bizarre. See, this reminds me of a false flag alien invasion, but not the one Werner von Braun thought. Maybe it's because, the world is in chaos right now. So if they were to do anything, it could be really bad. So maybe, I don't know. This is so unbelievable what we're hearing. Why do they think other objects could be released? Why? Did it release any objects that I'm not aware of? Are you aware of this? Did something come out of it and, ride alongside and then take off? Or, I don't know. No, I'm telling you, no. This is so weird to hear that narrative being played out. Here we go.
The world's astronomers to track these so that they know where these objects or where these fragments or probes, whatever could be released, are going.
What?
And officially, they have nothing set up in space to intercept a fragment or a asteroid heading towards the Earth. But in reality, there is a secret space program.
Let's talk about that secret space program. As you pointed out to me in a message earlier, you said the big difference between the United States and China-led programs right now on future exploration, mining, tourism, et cetera, whatever's going to happen in space, these sort of bilateral accords with these 56 nations as part of the Artemis Accords, that the U.S. has been sharing some of this ET technology, hybrid spacecraft, anti-gravity technology, and others with some of these countries. But China's approach, they have the technology as well. I mean, we'd be stupid to think that we're the only ones or the Russians are the only ones with this technology. But China has been far more restrictive with their technological approach to reverse engineering of these craft. Do I have that right?
Yeah, that's right. Yes, I mean, the United States has had a secret space program going back for decades, using all sorts of advanced technologies. And the best evidence of this is from President Ronald Reagan himself. In 1985, he actually said, and these are in his memoirs, he said that we have the capability of placing 200 astronauts in Earth orbit. Now, at the time, all you had were the space shuttles, and they could take maximum of 10 people at a time, and there were like 5 of them that were operational at any time. So how would 5 space shuttles capable of taking 10 people place 200 or more astronauts in Earth orbit?
Here we go. This is what I'm so happy. Rockin' J guitar. Rocking J guitar. How you doing, man? So what you said is the most unbelievable truth that you'll hear about ufology nowadays. A couple of years ago, I was walking on Santa Monica Pier asking people if they knew what UAP was. One guy got it right, but I don't know. He was a smart guy, maybe because he was a lawyer. I don't know, but nobody knew. Everybody goes, no, but I heard about an alien invasion, because that's when they were pushing the alien invasion. Back then, there may be an alien invasion. So, Rockin' J Guitar says, most people I know have never heard of 3i Atlas. If it's an alien invasion, they won't believe it anyway. True. No. 80% of the country doesn't. Hold on a second. Hold on. I misspoke. 98% of the country doesn't know what's going on in ufology. But I think 80% of the country believes that there's something out there or visiting us, and has either been here or goes and comes. But either way, people believe for the most part. But 3i Atlas, I asked everybody I come in contact with, everybody says, no, I don't know. Like they think they should know. Atlas. 3i? Did you say 3i? Yeah. /Atlas. All caps. It's like, yeah, if you say so, brother. All right, let's finish this part up. What the health? Thanks, Rockin' J Guitar. No disrespect. What's up, Shreddy Bear? Glenn Collins, Christopher V. Conundrum.
Orbit. I mean, so Reagan was acknowledging that there was a secret space program in existence at the time. And I think this secret space program has been built using reverse engineered alien technologies. And there have been a number of whistleblowers coming forward saying these programs are in existence. And when it comes to the Artemis Accords, I think that the reason these have been so successful to the United States, I mean, they just had Malaysia and Philippines sign up as the 55th and 56th nations that signed these bilateral accords or with the US State Department and NASA. And so you have to ask yourself, why would 56 of the world's leading space agencies agree to bilateral agreements with the United States as opposed to multilateral agreements with the United Nations, where responsibility, overall control is shared among...
If it gets in the wrong hands, we don't trust everybody, Chief.
All the world's nations, as opposed to the Artemis Accords, that is that places the United States at the core, kind of like think of the spokes of a wheel, and the United States is the core, and you got 55 other nations joined in with the United States in terms of space exploration, space mining, tourism, and so forth. And China has set up a rival. It's called the International Lunar Research Station Initiative, where they have 13 nations currently signed up, but the only real major nation in that group of 13, aside from China, is Russia. And so why are nations lining up to join the Artemis Accords as opposed to China's initiative? And according to my insider sources, what's been happening is that the United States has been secretly training international pilots, and we're talking about typically Air Force pilots from the different nations, in how to fly these hybrid human extraterrestrial spacecraft, which operate through a kind of like technology mind interface. That this is really advanced technology, and the United
It's not advanced technology. Hold on. The Oculus. Oh, yeah, the Oculus, the virtual reality world, looks just like a real world, but it's not real, and it can move things. Oh my God. It's not. It isn't. It ain't. Sala. Stop. We gotta move. I'll put the link to that in the show description, as we do with all videos we play here on Ye Old Goof On. It just gets better. I don't know how they do it. I don't know. I mean, they're saying Atlas is multiple anomalies. Now, 8 anomalies. Oh, it really is. It is. Let me show you. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, this is interesting, actually. You got to see this. My thing is, how do they know? Because they can read the compounds through the satellite imagery from the passing by or whatever, right? Yeah, I got you. Okay. Here it is. Let me get myself in the, there we go. Can we do this? Oh, here we go. Here are the 8 current anomalies of 3I Atlas. Let's just go here. Look at that, huh? Nice. Can you get me out of there? All right, we got a trajectory aligned within 5% of the ecliptic. That's a 0.2% chance. The trajectory aligned within 5 degrees of the ecliptic. Ecliptic what? Solar system? Number 2, displayed a real sunward jet. All right. Number 3, mass equals 1 million times Oumuamua / 1.000 times Borisov is greater than 1% chance. Huh? Did I read that wrong? It's greater than, right? Number 4, the arrival timed to skim Mars, Venus, and Jupiter. That's like a 0.005% chance. What? Really? That's right. I remember that now. The 5th is, wow, nickel, a lot more nickel than iron. Industrial-like composition. Is that greater than 1%? Is that a good thing then? That's a good thing then, right? Only 4%, number 6, only 4% water by mass? Is that real? That's nothing. I can't believe it. Number 7, they duplicated 5 and 6 over here, I see. Number 7, extreme negative polarization, greater than 1%. That is cool. And 8, it arrived within 9 degrees of the wow, man, signal. 0.6%. Do you really think there's something to do with it coming in that general area of the wow signal? I'll tell you why. It might be important. For real. Yo. All right, let's get rid of this for a second. Oop. There's no reason to keep it up. What? That's what she said. What was I saying? Oh, I can't remember. There's a reason. God dang it, do. I can't remember what to do. All right, let's move along then. So those were the 8 Atlas. There's another one, though. Here. Let me show you this one. There was 2 that did something based on the anomalies. This one's got a lot more. 15? How many? 17? I don't see. I can't tell. All right, let me show you. This one has a diagram. Diaphragm? No, diagram. Stop it. Very immature. Here we go. So it says, you guys seeing this? 3i Atlas, multiple anomalies. Space telescope releasing only low-res images. Less than 1 star generals being called all over the world nearby to the Green Bank telescope, which observed Oumuamua in 2017, and capable of establishing first contact. NASA not releasing a HiRISE. That's unreal. ESA being evasive and classifies spectroscope, right? Spectroscope data until 1999, initially as a possible deniability message. What? No other space agencies spill the bean, despite prestige gain up. Yes! That's what I said. I can't believe it. Thank you, UFO Mania. Constant comet and rocks psyops. Psyops. That's hard to do. Limited hangout measurements. Okay. And gold is recorded high. Prepping for stock shock scenario. What? Gold is gold is record high. Because they're saying they're prepping for stock shock scenario. Huh. What's this? Earth distance 2.301 AU. The sun is about half, 1.351 AU. AU. Roger. All right. Interesting, right? You guys make up your own minds on this stuff. You hear me? Don't come to me. I don't know anything about this stuff. I just deliver the massages. The what? Messages. Shh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we've got the 3-eye atlas out of the way, yeah? Now let's continue. I know what you're thinking, Rich. I thought you were, but no. So you're going, and then I said no. Q, this comes from Kabumar Tegeta, or better known as Cab. Q, you understand? You hear me? Q said space is real and that humans aren't alone, and then Trump confirmed it. Confirmed it. Yet there's still a large contingent of anons who can't accept this. The people coming from space are the biblical angels, messengers who supported Jesus. They travel in flying crafts. Did you hear that? They travel in crafts. You understand? Do you understand? They travel in flying crafts, as the scriptures say. They call themselves Galactic Federation. Christians who deny the power and presence of angels of light are also denying their Bible. Yes, there's still a lot of people who do not believe that God and aliens are alike. And it just might be true. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. All right, here we go. Can you move me out of the way? You always put me right in the thick. Oh my God. You make me small then.
There's a lot of interest in it.
One of the things that
There's a lot of interest in the people coming from space, you know.
Yes.
And I know you're interested in that.
Oh, I'm very
too.
interested in that. How much did they tell you about that?
A lot.
Really? What'd they tell you? How much can you tell?
So
How's that work? Is it like
I
super
think
top
I
secret?
Can tell, you know.
Tell
I think,
me.
well, based on Hunter Biden, I can say whatever the hell I
Yes.
want, right? But no. But I interviewed a few people. It's never been my thing, I have to be honest. I have never been a believer. I have people that Area 51 or whatever it is. I think it's the #1 tourist attraction in the whole country or something. Area 51 in Las Vegas. Do you know that, right?
Sure. I know what it is.
So anyway, but it's a big tourist thing. So I interviewed jet pilots that say they saw something. If you saw them, you'd love to have them as
I've
your
had a
son.
couple in here. Commander
Amen,
David
Abdul.
Fravor.
Yeah.
I had him in, who had that sighting in 2004. Very,
Yeah.
very compelling with video
compelling.
evidence, radar evidence.
I interviewed,
Ryan Graves.
I don't believe his name, but I interviewed jet pilots that were solid people. Perfect. I mean, great pilots, great everything. And they said, we saw things, sir, that were very strange. Like a round ball, but it wasn't a comet or a meteor. It was something. And it was going 4 times faster than an F-22, which is a very fast plane, you know. And it was round, which is, in theory, a great shape.
Oh, that was it. So, you know, he's repeated the same things over and over. Trump's not going to give in, and he's not going to be the guy. Although you don't know with him. He must know something we don't know. He's an easy read, isn't he? Or no? Is he hard? I don't know. Seems easy to me. He wears his emotions on his sleeves and his pants and his neck. Okay. So J.D. Vance said aliens could be demons. See, this fascinates me. This is where we're taking it. You understand? This is where it's going. The UFO world is going towards the demon version that's been eluding us the whole time. People have been scared. But this is what we need to talk about. They are the ones that fight the demons, because they are. Hold on, let me pull this up. Vice President J.D. Vance says UFOs, he means aliens, could be Satan's demons that crossed over from the spiritual world to harm humanity, but smiles and says that he's been too busy to really look into it. Wait a minute. How can you be too busy to look into something that came from the spiritual world to harm humanity? Oh, because nobody would believe it, JD? That's right. See, people are really scared to know the truth. It's true. Even to this day, the world would lose its mind. And I don't mean just pockets. It would be chaos and mayhem. Said that weird. It really would. I can't tell you. People will be stealing all the food, starting with toilet paper. Did it come up yet, JD? No, wait a minute. Oh, there it is now. Okay, go.
I'm a big believer that there are things out there that we can't explain.
Word.
There are like spiritual forces working on the physical world that a lot of us don't see and a lot of us don't understand and a lot of us don't appreciate. And so if another person sees an alien, maybe I see an angel or a demon. An angel or a demon, an angel or a demon, an angel. Is it aliens or is it a force that doesn't care about us or in fact actively wishes us harm?
An angel or demon?
I've not figured it out yet. I haven't had the time to figure it out yet. I haven't yet had the time to really dig in. Things have been so busy. So I will get to the bottom of this, but it's going to take me a little time.
Why? Why bring in demons? We heard this before when Lou Eleganza, well, before Lou, but I'm keeping it current, the last decade or so. But remember when Lou came in and he told his story, how he thought his higher-ups were a little bit weird about the whole thing? And he said, I went to my higher-up. I can't remember exactly. I'm paraphrasing his story. And Lou had this evidence, and he needed something. He was given something that he needed to talk to the higher-ups to get. And he walks into his boss, I don't know who the hell it is, and he says, I need to get into ABC files. Well, I'm just using letters to, I don't remember the name, he didn't say it. But I need to get into the ABC file. I need to look something up. And he goes, Luke, close the door. His boss says, huh? Can you close the door? Sure. Lou turns around, something he's never done before, asks to close the door, and he's like, what's up? It's all right, calm down. You don't know. I want to give you this file, Lou, but I can't. They're demons, Lou. Okay, well, huh? They're demons. What? No. The aliens are demons. You serious? Yeah. If you're going to dabble in this, I can't save you. And Lou's like, but you can't get the information through me. So, sorry. I ain't going to help you out with it. And Lou knew right then and there he ain't going to win. And that's when he decided to get out. Remember that story? They're demons, Lou. What was that, around 2015? We've been talking about demons for a while. It blows my mind. It still does. I don't know why. But why would they be demons? Why can't they just be nice? Why has everything got to be evil? That's what I want to know. Where do they get their information? See, nobody tells you that. How do you know it's a demon? Well, You remember Bobby? Yeah. Remember when he went crazy? Yeah. Yeah. He was possessed by one of them demons. Sure you want to tell that story to me? I mean, really. You know what I have to do right now. Gosh. All right, let's get this one's good. This is amazing to me. Thousands of USOs off the US coasts. Thousands of them. Now we're back into the USOs. Off the coasts again. Let me pull this up from Tom Thompson. Oh, this is good. I'm so glad I remembered to show you this. This is amazing what's going on, guys. You know the green lights that everybody's been talking about? In the waters all up and down the coasts? It's Halloween. Oh, I get it. Michael Myers, the Halloween themed creep song. Okay. All right. It's echoing in my world, and you guys get to hear my mind, so I'm sorry about that. Yeah, check this out. Thousands of USOs have been mapped off US coasts. Stop it. New Enigma, if you need data, shows 9,000 plus reports within 10 miles off the shorelines, within 150 plus describing objects entering or exiting the water without a splash. What is that, 1% or 10? It's 1%. Yeah. 10% would be like 900 out of 9,000. So 150 out of, I just rounded it up. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it's not a lot compared to 9,000. Anyway, California and Florida lead the count. I'm telling you, I knew it. California and Florida lead the counts. News Nation highlighted the surge, and retired Rear Admiral Tim Gallaudet, former Navy oceanographer and acting NOAA admin, warns the capability to cross air-to-sea interfaces may pose a national security risk and carry world-changing scientific implications. It is long past time to resource ocean domain sensing, declassify where possible, and treat transmedium incidents as both a security and science priority. Did you hear the word transmedium? What's really going on right now in extreme left protests around the country? Trans. Where are all the trans ufologists? Where are they? I ask. Nobody's asking. And I know right now, if I was to do my impression of a trans person, people would lose their Vulcan minds. Just mentioning it makes you transphobic. I gotta show you this from 1942. This is gonna blow your fireballs off. You like that? See what I did there? I took the book and I put a fire in front of it. Genius. Absolutely genius. What were these called? Foo Fighters? I love these things. They called them fireballs, believe it or not. In 1942, before UFOs were even a concept, it says here, Allied pilot Roman Sobrinsky, you guys probably know this story. Let me pull up the big story here so I have the whole thing in front of me. Because there is a video for 3 minutes showing the objects, guys. Showing these things, I think. Roman Sobrinsky reported engaging in a dogfight with a metallic maneuvering craft above Holland. He fired at it, but it didn't go down. How do we explain UFO encounters like this before the modern UFO era? Era. That was a good echo. Echo. I soundproofed it pretty well. Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. 3 minutes in 2 seconds.
2 in June.
Speak up, Charlie.
We went on the bombing mission. I was flying bombers, Wellingtons, over Ruhr, or otherwise so-called Happy Valley. And
Arizona.
The trip was, we performed everything what was necessary, dropped the bombs on the target, and on the way back, while we were flying over the Zuiderzee, which is the part of Holland, my rear gunner reported an aircraft approaching from the rear. I told him that if this object comes too close, then we'll have to open the fire on him. And my idea was that perhaps it was a German fighter aircraft equipped with the searchlight in the nose.
Wrong.
So when this thing came close, I wouldn't take any chance on it, and I told my rear gunner to give him a blast. So then he opened the fire on him, maybe 200 yards. And at that distance, this object was almost the size of the moon, which was also visible at the same time, maybe possibly a bit bigger. We used tracers in the machine guns. There are 4 machine guns in the rear turret. And while this rear gunner was shooting, we could follow exactly the trajectory of the shells which were entering that particular target. Now, the peculiar thing about it was that those were just going in, and that was the end of it. They wouldn't fall down. The so-called tracers, those tracers would just enter, and that was it. Now, that lasted for possibly, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes. And after that time, this shining object suddenly changed the position, and at a terrific speed moved over to our port side, almost at the same distance, about 200 yards from the wing. And then it stayed there. Of course, then...
That's only 600 feet. So 200 yards is 2 football fields. It's pretty close, considering what's happening. Wow. How exciting. God, can you imagine the adrenaline rush? And you question reality. What would go through your mind if you were this person? 1942. Okay? A lot of technology we have today wasn't even a thing. Lasers. All right? Not a thing. The wheel. Oh, no, they had the wheel. Oh, that's right. Jet engines. Right? Satellites were not a thing. But here they are, flying around with this thing that can run circles around it.
Both rear gunner and the front gunner opened the fire on my order, and I could see the tracers entering the target again from under two angles, at which I was sure that this was pretty close to 200 yards then, because you could see the angle of crossing the tracers. After a while, it moved.
That's it? That was the end of it? Oh, I thought I was in the middle. I wasn't watching. That is wild. Just wild. I'll put the link to that in the show description. 1942 Fireball Foo Fighters. From I must have missed this one. 3-Eye Atlas, yay! This is the first sign. It brightened far faster than expected and now appears bluer than the sun in Lascaux. Whatever that means. Dun, 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 dun. Shh. Dun, 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 dun. Felt like something was on me. Put that down. Okay. First sign of potential propulsion. This was at 8:13 this morning. The blue shift. All right, let me pull it up. I want to make sure. Oh, yeah, no way. All right, this is cool. Let me pull it up. You need to know this. Can't believe I almost let this one through. From UFO Mania on X, of all places. All right, so let's get me down. There we go. Avi Loeb today reports that Atlas approached perihelion. It brightened far faster than expected and now appears bluer than the sun in Lascaux /CCOR photometry. Blue shift suggests emissions from ionized gas or energized material. This does not immediately prove propulsion or artificial origin, but it is a spectral signature expected if there were directed outgassing or high energy emission near perihelion. My speculation / prognosis. The object did not make an expected maneuver, and we soon see the change in trajectory / velocity once it is observable from Earth again. The same day Trump ordered to start testing nuclear weapon, e.g. prepare the only defense infrastructure that we actually have to be ready. The formal cause does not matter, as it allows now to actually load the gun and put it in the pocket just in case. I don't have fear, just great excitement and anticipation. Look at that, huh? Too bad that's not it. That's a contrail, chemtrail, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so we're not going to find out for a little bit, day or two, right? Until it comes around the sun. Then we'll know what maneuvers it did. Because you never know. I'm tired of that guy. So much fun, though. I don't know how it could be alien at this point. I don't get it. Not now. What we know now. Excuse me. And we're going to go back to 1978 because I always believe we need to stick to the past as much as we move forward into the future. In 1978, on April 19th, police officer Mark Coltrane was on patrol near the town of Colfax, Wisconsin, when he experienced a remarkable encounter. Around midday, he stopped his car in a quiet area to take a break. Shortly afterward, his radio, it began emitting static, prompting him to look around. I had to wait for it to change the page. Coltrane then noticed a metallic disc-shaped object rising into the sky at a short distance. As it appeared to move closer, he grabbed his Polaroid camera, exited his vehicle, and managed to take several photographs. One of the images reportedly shows the object at such close range that details of its lower surface are visible. The case remains one of the more intriguing photographic UFO encounters of the late 1970s. Under 17 not permitted without parent. What? Nothing. It was a joke. Check this out. Check this out. You're going to like it. This is real. 1978. Colfax, Wisconsin. Boop. Look at that. It's a beautiful thing, my beeps. Beautiful. That is one of the few real UFO pictures you'll ever see. I, for one, believe him. What quote is that from? Contact. I, for one, believe her. I believe in Astronomer Mary Way. She put facts out before her feelings. Look at that beautiful thing, huh? You see the shadow going out towards the left? A little, like, lid. It almost looks like a China hat, like Chinaman would wear. Well, that's racist. Yes, it is, but who cares? Whoa! Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, yeah. I love ufology when there's good stuff, my peeps. Now, you gotta see this. This is for the people on that side of everything. I have to show this to you. You need to know. You need to know. And I'm going to show you tonight. Is this the right place to do it? Hell yeah, it's the right place to do it. Anytime you could bring facts to a lying narrative, a narrative that gave you the biggest lies in the last several decades, has now been debunked, and it is time to hit them when they're down. Punching down, as they say. Yes.
Have been able to mislead journalists, policymakers, and the wider public for so long. Now, you might think that this is either old news or unimportant. Some climate scientists in years past have pointed out that the real-world data do not support claims of acceleration. And in recent years, a supposed increase in natural disasters from climate change has eclipsed sea level rise in terms of attention-grabbing headlines.
Okay, so Michael Schellenberger, who's done a lot of great, he's here to, he's figured out that, they keep saying that the oceans are rising, and I keep saying, well, if they really believe the oceans are rising, why do the people who keep telling me that keep buying beachfront property? So, meaning people like Jeff Bezos, people like Barack Obama, people like John Kerry, Bill Gates. Why do all those people keep buying beachfront property if they...
Well, it's going to be about 20, 30, 40, 50 years. No, I can't. They because they LYE.
really think the oceans are rising. Well, Michael Schellenberg is here to let you know that scientists for years said that they had proof that climate change was accelerating sea level rise, but that's not what the evidence actually shows. They knew the truth and misled the public. And now he has a long email exchange with top scientists that show that what they did. It's a massive scandal. Let's listen to what he says.
Hey everyone, it's Mike Schellenberger for Public. For years, the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, or IPCC, has claimed that human-caused climate change has accelerated sea level rise.
Sad.
But that claim is false. There is no scientific evidence of accelerated sea level rise
Whoa!
Since the mid-19th century. As such, there is no evidence that human-created emissions have caused an acceleration in recent decades. Now, that does not mean that climate change isn't happening. It is. It simply means that it has not caused the sea level to rise at a rate any higher than one would expect without human-caused climate change.
That also means that the Earth has been way warmer for way longer periods than it is right now. In fact, we're at the end of a cooling phase.
We're at the end of an ice age, as a matter of fact.
Right.
We've been in an ice age this whole
So
time because
there's-
it's normally not frozen.
That's right.
And the ice is coming back, according to NASA.
According to NASA, there's more ice at the Antarctic than there has been in forever. And guess what? So it's been way warmer, way longer, and there weren't ice caps on the Earth for most of the Earth's history. Did you know that? That's a recent phenomenon to have ice caps. So the Earth has been much warmer way before we started burning fossil fuels. So is the Earth warming right now? It is. Is that normal? I'm going to say yes, but I'm not a climate scientist, but I can read studies about it, which I've done, and they all show that people say, oh, well, since 1850, this is the hottest year since 1850? You know, the world is 4 billion years old, right?
No, it's like 6 days.
So, yeah, it's real easy when you go back from 1850 to cherry pick data. Okay. Again, the Earth has been way warmer. The Washington Post even covered this.
Amazing. It's amazing. I needed to share that with some of you. I'll put the link to that in the show description. Oh, don't go anywhere yet, my peeps. Dare you. If you laugh, I have to play this because there are so many funny things in this video that I want to leave you tonight laughing. I think we should go on a happier, instead of, oh, false flag, alien invasion. Hold on, everybody. It's happening. We're going to be dead in a little bit. They wouldn't tell us. Do you know why? I would lose my mind. If you knew you had 5 days, and it really is the end of the world. I mean, it's not a joke. It's not going to miss. They can't deflect it. It's over. And you don't have a way out. And nobody does. And the impact is going to be so large because it's going to be from like several objects that basically the surface will be turned into molten lava within a week. Anybody underground would most likely suffocate or lose their power sources and either be crushed or it's just not going to be good when the oceans vaporize. You know what I mean? All that stuff happening. All right, well, if it was just one big one, if 3I Atlas hits the Earth, that's a bad thing. That's 7 miles. It's Manhattan, right? Manhattan. Woo-wee! Oh my God, the impact. God, it would literally reshape the Earth. There would be an indent. There would be an expulsion of so much rock and history going into space, and a lot of it will be lost. Some of it will go out to the moon and maybe even a little further, but some of it may just be trapped in orbit. And a lot will come back to Earth, but it'll burn up and it'll be unrecognizable. It's not fair. Everything is going to be eliminated, burned up, crushed, lost to space, right? Sucks. I don't like it. I really am scared. Like, if I sit around and think about it, like really think, what was I doing before I was born? Wait, what? What were you doing before you were born? Hey, that's not really cool, man. Well, what'd you do? I don't know. Huh? I didn't hear you. Sorry, what? I don't know. You don't know. So what are you going to do after you die? I knew you were going to say that. But what are you going to do? Come back? Right. Because you don't want to stand there like a schmuck and work at the door and, welcome to heaven. You know, you don't want to do that all day. Let me see your receipt. Welcome to heaven. No, you're not that guy. Go back, pick a life. You don't want to do Italian again, please. I mean, this is what happens. You go back in, and then you come back. How was it this time? Same thing. Haven't you figured it out? What? The result's always going to be the same, no matter who you are. It's your destiny. I don't buy that. That's why I'm doing it. I want to change it. I don't like the way it ends up for me. Every person has an ending, a beginning and an ending. Yours is right there. Can't change it. Not everybody finds their ending. You found it. Now deal with it. That I can't change it? Why? You ask too many questions, and I really don't have the answer. But all I can tell you is you're coming back. Whether you like it or not. Are aliens real? What? I forgot. I want to know if aliens are real. If I tell you they're real, when you get reincarnated, you're going to have these instincts to look up at everything and blame everything on aliens. You want to be that guy? Yeah. I want to be that guy. I want to be smarter this time. As smart as who? What? You want to be Corbell smart? Or do you want to be Jaime Maussan smart? No. Do you want to be... Who do you want to be? Wow. Who would you want to be? George Knapp? No. 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 Who would you want to be? I don't know. I'm not a UFO guy. I never wanted to be. I never, you know, Lou Elizondo. You got the shirt on, you Cuban wannabe. Go back as him. All right, I'll do it. There you go. A challenge accepted. Can't believe I just said yes to that. I'm going back to be Lou Elizondo.
Oh, fuck.
Poor Babalu. Oh no, pick it up. Oh, Fanabla. All right, guys. We're going to get out of here now. I want to thank everybody for hanging it out. It was fun. We had over 108 people for once. I don't know. You know why that happened, but I really appreciate it. And we might be in the middle of a false flag alien invasion when it's all said and done. Right? If you really think about what Werner von Braun said, this is it. They said, Avi Loeb said, that it could be an alien mothership, may send out probes to come check out the Earth. It may, who knows what, right? They're going to know we don't have the capability to overtake them if they're real. Yeah, it's weird. It really is. Weird times. Right? No, my whole life, this has never happened. This is why I'm excited, and I'm also very inquisitive, because why? Why now? You know, it doesn't really make sense because they really haven't given us a legitimate reason why now we're seeing whatever it is they want to, right? Why is it going this way? look, the only thing that makes sense is it's a psyop. That's it. And then they throw in the stories. Yeah, I can summon them. Yeah, sure, why not? You know, then we got that one. What, Barber? Yeah, Jake Barber. Jake the Barber. Oh, my allergies are killing me today. And then you got, who was the one that was, said he could, who was that? Gosh dang it. Oh, well, anyway, Grush, first guy, he came out and said, oh, no, we've got him. We've got pilots, NHI, all that shit, tough guy. Right? He said all that. Basically, in a nutshell, the whistleblowers, Fravor, Grush, Nusatelli, Jason Sands really didn't go on Congress's radar right there, but he came out and said what he said. Eleganzo, which he's bad. And anybody I missed, there's truth mixed in with their disinformation. It's sad that we really figured out that there were a few lies connected to Lou. Really sad. You know, it's supposed to take us into the new world. You could see the takeover because Tom DeLonge was the guy. Then Lou came in. Tom DeLonge went on Joe Rogan and talked about his peni. That did not sit well with the higher ups. They called in Lou, and then you know what happened. Then Lou, in their TV show, what was it, Disclosure, whatever the hell, he would cut, what's his name off. They were always like in disagreement, but you could see there was some tension between them. Lou was like his father. Yeah, I got this loudmouth kid who thinks he knows more than me about UFOs. The funny thing is, he did. He knows more than Lou. We all do. That's what's funny about this whole thing. He thinks he knows more, but he does. Because you said you never gave a shit about UFOs, and then you claim you worked at ATIP. Don't call it OSAP, remember? And then there was no record. Oh, well, you know what that means. I'm so important, they hid everything from you. Oh, boy. Amazing. What a shit show it has been. We're going to leave this era of ufology with a bad taste in our mouth, for lack of a better term. And the reason I say that, with all of the good things that we saw, the congressional hearings, for the most part, they tried to give us evidence, but we had whistleblowers. I guess that's the congressional hearings anyway. The conversation, the accusations, the cover-up, the conspiracy, and mixed in all of that, a little bit of truth. It's been an incredible ride these last, since 2015, really. And it's just getting started. And if you were to take a guess on what's coming up next, you can't. You can't guess. Yeah, there'll be whistleblowers as I put my finger in my nose. There'll be more whistleblowers telling us the same thing. There's the NHI, and then there's UFOs, and there's hover, and it looks like a tick. We're going to hear the same thing over and over. Nothing new, because they're just buying time. And I don't know what they're buying time for. Either they're buying time to memorize and rehearse the narrative they want to pitch, or they're thinking of a way to bring out the truth and look like the heroes who saved the world. See these aliens? We shot them down with radar. Radar? Yeah. How? Well, we don't know. We pointed at it, and then we turn it on, and then it just drops out of the sky. But before that, the maneuvers, 90-degree turns, invisibility. We had no idea where the hell it was going. But you just turned on the radar and disabled it? I know, right? I know. I don't know what to say. Okay. Anybody buy that story? Yes, you will buy it because that is the only story that works. There's no other story the government can give you that will make you believe they have over 120 or 30 UFOs that crashed or crash landed, whatever terminology you want to use, and they captured and then reverse engineered some of them, not all of them, but a certain percentage, real low, 10%, I think. Real interesting. Yeah, the narrative makes absolutely no sense. It never has, and it never will, until they tell us the truth. And the truth is, we have these craft. The crashes are from us reverse engineering, trying to create or recreate these ships. And it's just us falling out of the sky because we don't know what we're doing. It'll work for 1 second and then it goes down, but at least it went 30 miles in a second. We don't know how that happened. Oh, sure, it killed JoJo. He's got no head. Yeah, the G-forces were like, well, what was it, 10,000? 30,000, yeah. His organs were liquefied, but what a trooper, huh? Yeah, look at him. Look at him. Oh my God, he's just a fur coat now. What are you doing with him? Don't put him in there. Ah, incinerator. Yep. He was a good dog. Good dog. Had a lot of jumps, too. No, he's not a short leg. He used to have long legs, but 60 jumps, he landed funny several times. But he's a trooper. He is a trooper. No ears? No, he had ears. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for hanging out. We're going to get out of here tonight. We'll be back. What is it tomorrow? Friday? Oh, Friday, I think we're off, and Rich Saves America goes on tomorrow. I don't know. We might keep this train a-rolling. We had over 108, 9, 10 tonight. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, that was fun. I appreciate you hanging out, at least. I don't know what it was that brought you here, but come back. Come back. And we're on at 7 o'clock, Monday through Friday, pretty much. And sometimes Saturday and Sunday. Sometimes for the members. So thanks. And then Rich Saves America is my second channel, which is all about the Constitution. First Amendment, Second Amendment, Fifth Amendment, Fourth Amendment, sometimes third and sixth. But yeah, we've had over 700,000 views over there this month. I know, it's the vertical stream. We did Goof on here. And we had 300 views, not 300,000, 300 in a Rich Saves America. Yeah. So you get 120,000 for an hour. It feels good, even though they're really just passing by and saying hello. What is this guy? Wait, hold on. No. I mean, that's what it is. That's what it is. It's just swiping left or right? Oh, okay, shorts. Forget it. And they just swipe. Don't just swipe my show. You subscribe and then swipe. I'm talking about Rich Saves. All right, look. What did I say? We're going to play the new song on the way out tonight. Okay, let's do that. Because it's fun. If you laugh and shame, oh, I didn't even do it. Sometimes I'm so. I got to be nice. All right, where is it? Oh, here it is. That's right. And is that? Yep. And then, okay, we're halfway through. All right, it might be a little verbose here. Lots of heavy metal. This is AI created this. Hellfire made it. And we're just playing it a few times. It'll be incorporated into the show, just like all the other songs. I don't have one particular intro because I'll tell you why. I know that makes people remember the show. Oh, I know that song. That's, KULT or whatever it is. I'm going to have 2 or 3. That's how you know. I know it's a mistake, but I got to do what makes me happy. All right. If you guys ain't looking up, you ain't looking out for ufology. Alien Bless.
Race to the stars. Spaceships parked next to our cars.